Good evening. This is Chris Verheg doing persuasive speech about why social media is bad for teens. Did you know that teens spend 1/3 of their day on media or social media, such as watching videos, listening to music, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat? And a study that was done by Common Sense Media, they found this information along with tweens who are between the age of 8 and 12 spend on the average of 6 hours a day. So that means teenagers are spending more time on media and social media than they are sleeping. Social media is not meant for teenagers. It is very dangerous for them. Their frontal lobe has not developed yet, and so they are overstimulating themselves. It's like trying to make clothes that are too big fit you. If you're not mature enough for those clothes, they're not going to fit. Same thing with social media. If you're not mature enough to handle everything that goes on there, you shouldn't be on social media. Teens are all about more is better. That's how they work. And it's a dangerous match when it comes to social media. Do you really think that that person has 1,400 friends? But on Facebook, it shows that they have all these friends. Do they really need to spend 9 hours a day on media and social media? And studies have shown that only 3 hours of those 9 hours are actually spent on schoolwork, because a lot of schools now have them get on to the computers to do it, but that's only 3 out of the 9 hours that they're spending on that media. There are so many issues with media and social media. Social media is an entertainment technology. It does not make the teenagers smarter. It doesn't help them grow socially. It doesn't help them to get a better job. What it does do is take them away from social interactions face to face. What people have to understand, especially the teenagers, is that social media is an entertainment place for marketing. So social media and media is tracking everything that that teenager's doing. Every place that they go, what are they liking, and it's targeting them with the social media that it's sending to them. And the teenagers can't always handle that target media that's being sent to them. Social media is addictive. They get on and they're playing those video games, or they're talking on Facebook, and before they know it, the whole entire night has gone by. Studies have shown that when they start being addicted this young to like social media, it leads to addictions when they get to be an adult. They're playing those video games, slot machine games on Facebook. They're free, they're fun, but they get to be addictive. When they get to be an adult, now they can go to the casino and play those same games, but it's going to cost them money. It also is replacing that hard social work of that face-to-face interaction. It is so much easier to have a relationship on Facebook than it is to have one face-to-face. Social media is also turning teenagers into more self-centered, self-absorbed people. Selfies are like crazy, constantly posting, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm at, so that it makes them feel better, feel more unpopular. Every time they get a like on that Facebook, oh yeah, but it's really not the right kind of relationship that they're looking for. There's also safety issues. Cyberbullying is a big danger that comes from kids communicating on Facebook, because they don't have to see their face. They feel more comfortable in saying something that they wouldn't in a million years tell to somebody face to face. And Dr. Donna Wick, who is a psychologist who runs the Mind to Mind, this is what she states, and I read to you so I make sure I get the stating right. Kids text all sort of things that you would never in a million years contemplate saying face to face. She notes that this is very true, especially for girls, because girls typically dislike having confrontations face to face, but they have no problem in yelling and screaming at people on Facebook. The other danger is the imposter syndrome. So you can say anything you want on Facebook. You can be anybody you want. You can post pictures on Facebook that aren't even of you, and people think they are you. You can make yourself look prettier, younger, skinnier, more popular on Facebook. Nobody knows if it's true or not. But in the real life, the truth comes out. They also say that girls are more likely to compare themselves to other people, and that's how they get their identity. And social media and media sends a very bad message out to our teen girls about what the perfect girl should look like, how the perfect girl should act. And when that teenager looks at this media and then looks in the mirror and that's not who she is, then she gets low self-esteem and low confidence, because I'm not like everybody, because everybody looks like that. And that's not the truth. It's just what the media wants them to believe. But when people start getting aggression, it's because they're insecure about themselves. And in order to make themselves feel better, they start attacking other people. And Facebook is a known place for these attacks to happen. This is what cyberbullying is all about. It's people trying to make themselves feel better by making somebody else feel worse. Too many teens have died because of cyberbullying, because they are not mentally ready to be on social media because of those issues. So how do parents fix this problem? Well, it starts with the parents teaching the teens responsibility, talking to them about what is good use of media. What is the good use of social media? The social media is great. It's a great way to connect with family members that live miles and miles away if you use it right. Slow down, parents. Wait till the child is more mature before you give them that smartphone. Just because everybody else has one doesn't mean that they're ready for that smartphone. Follow their accounts. Know exactly where they're going and how long they're there. Create a family account. That way, every time they log in, you know. You know where they're going. You know what's being posted, so you can see if somebody is bullying them as well. Allow only social media to occur on the big screens. Then there's no hiding. There's no posting things that they know they shouldn't post. Watch the clock. Pay attention to how much time they're spending on the social media sites. Teenagers need face-to-face interactions. Get off the phone. Have a relationship. Parents must set that example. We get on our phones all the time, whether check text messages, our social media, emails. Sometimes it's a real need to do it. Other times, I'm just curious, I'm bored, or it's a habit. So we as parents need to set that example. Parents need to set a technology-free zone, an hour. In my house, at the dinner table, no phones from anyone is allowed at the table. I don't care if the phone goes off. Those people will wait till we are done, truly done with our meal, so that we have that time to download together. So remember, teens spend more than 1/3 of their day on media or social media. So in a year's time, on average, they will spend 3,285 hours or 136.9 days on media or social media. In a year's time, on average, they will sleep 2,920 hours or 121.7 days. So they are spending 365 hours or 15.2 more days a year on media and social media than they are sleeping. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Don't give a smartphone control of your home. Help teens choose the right when it comes to social media. They have the rest of their lives to be entertained by social media, but a very short time with you.